Okay, hey guys. So today I'm gonna tell you a story about one of the many fights I had in high school. So this fight happened. This is the second fight in grade nine. I got in a fight with this grade 11er in grade nine. This kid I had not gone along with in the past when we went to the same elementary school. But in grade nine, he came back. He went to the same high school as me, and we just did not get along. Before this fight we had, it was 3 weeks of pretty much empty threats. One time before this fight, I almost did start a fight with him because he had threatened my family. My buddies were nearby, and they're like, "Well, shit." he, see, a thing with me and I'm very overprotective of my family and stuff. And when he started to attack my family, I like almost lost on him. So my buddies legit picked me up and dragged me away from him as fast as they could. And so after weeks of empty threats, and all that, uh, I was leaving the school for lunch, and the doors I went out of led right to the parking lot. My buddies, I think Shaq was redoing a test, Matt was studying, so I was by myself. And I guess he saw that he had hit one of his buddies with him. So he came up behind me and he punched. I'm pretty sure he could have elbowed me, but I'm pretty sure he like straight up punched me in the back of the head. I wasn't expecting this, so I fell to the ground and I like skid. And when I got up, there was some pretty big cuts in my arms and my legs, and they were bleeding. But I looked at him and I was like, okay, so now we're doing this. So I charged at him, but he was on some more level ground, and I tripped over a curb, so he had was able to catch me into a headlock. But I guess he didn't know I've practiced martial arts, and a headlock is pretty easy to reverse, and so that's what I did. I got out of his headlock, and I immediately put him in my own. And as soon as that happened, people noticed the fight outside. So kids from inside the school, from the nearby portable football field, basketball courts, all just started crowding around, and I just kept him in this headlock and screaming at him. It's like blah blah blah, and eventually he actually had passed out from this headlock, but I still had kept it in because I was just so mad. Eventually the principals came by and they tried to get me off this kid, but they couldn't even do it. And I told them to fuck off, and I told them pretty much fuck you and everything, like the whole works. And eventually two other students helped principals get me off, and yeah, the kid never really got in a fight with me again. But for that year, next year, I think, or maybe at the end of that year actually, I had gone into another fight with this kid because he had, I guess, not learned his lesson. But back to so me and the kid both got consequences. I told the principal, like, hey, he had been harassing me for weeks and stuff, so I think he deserved it. He even started the fight, and but the principal's like, but you legit not had him passed out. I'm like, uh-huh. They tried calling my mom, not my parents, because my dad wasn't around at this time. My mom's like, my mom didn't see anything wrong. She's like, well, my son was defending himself, and the kid got what he deserved. So they gave me a 1 week suspension. The other kid got a week in school suspension, which I don't even think was possible in high school, but I guess it is. I also got like my second flag or something like that. Our school goes by 3 flags and you're out. And yeah, that wasn't the first fight I had. So yeah. So I got my second flag. I was in school suspension for a week. But it didn't really bother me because, like, yeah, he kind of had it coming. And I feel like it was fair. Also, just so you guys know, I don't actively look for fights or anything. Like, I'm not trying to look for fights. And I really don't encourage violence. As someone who does practice martial arts, I had practiced it for like 12 years. violence shouldn't be an answer to your problems. Like, you should honestly try and figure out your problems with words and try and figure something out before it leads to violence. Because violence rarely ever fixes the problem. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy how I got a 1 week suspension at school. Like, also, I guess it was kind of worse for him because he was known as the grade 11 who got his ass beat by a grade 9 who was only 5'4". Yeah. And then for like the rest of the year, I was like grade 12s and all that would give me props and stuff, and like, hey, and like, I think that's like was like one of the like turning points of like popularity for me in high school. Was like everybody knew I could fight and stuff, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In the comments, you can leave topics for me to talk about, because you know, I've been through some. I have a lot of crazy stories and crazy experiences. Like, I'm not gonna say like I've done it all, because I honestly haven't done everything. But I have done a lot of stupid things that could be seen as entertainment. So, you know, like, subscribe, and keep supporting me, guys. Thanks.